Good morning. So I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. Like I was telling you guys before, I did go on vacation and everything went really, really well. I went to the Caribbean. It was really hot. I still felt great. I took my first dose of Ocrevus on August 2nd. So it's now October. It's about 2 months in. Yeah, it is 2 months actually, 2 months in. I still feel really good. My cognitive is really clear. I did get a cold. You might be able to tell from my voice. And pre-Ocrevus, if I would have got colds, it would have brought on more symptoms. It would have caused maybe a pseudo flare. But I got this cold, and the only thing that really happens is my voice left. I didn't feel any worse physically. I just had a cold. So the plane ride was fine. I didn't feel exhausted, and I left very early in the morning. I think my flight was at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock. So I was up and at the airport by 5. I sat outside in the heat. A good time. My godfather came to pick me up from the airport while we waited for our other family members. We sat, I ate, I felt fine. That night it was fine. And it was hot. I went to Jamaica, so it was hot and humid, and I didn't feel bad. I walked in the sands on the beach. I played volleyball in the pool with my family. I did everything that they did, just a little bit slower, but I still did it. I slept well. I think I got the cold actually from sleeping directly under the air conditioner. I slept well. I really had no issues, and when I came home, I wasn't overly exhausted. I sounded very hoarse, but it wasn't bothering me in any way. So I travel. Like I try to travel at least twice a year, and I can't contribute this trip and not being overly exhausted to previous trips and being overly exhausted to anything other than the Ocrevus. I still have my left leg drag, and it's annoying. It's really getting on my nerves because on the inside I feel really good. I feel like I'm moving 100 miles an hour, and I feel like since my cognitive is so good and I should be able to move faster, but this left leg drag is still here. I have been diagnosed almost 15 years, so I understand that it's residual from other exacerbations, and nothing happens overnight. But I'm eagerly anticipating even that getting better. I still go to physical therapy twice a week, but I've now reincorporated back me working out with weights twice a week also. If you recall from previous video, I did hurt my knees, so I was unable to work out like I wanted to. So I did start that again this week, and I really feel good. I still feel well. I'm still eating well. My sleeping is a little bit, but sometimes that happens. You can't really control that. So I'm waking up intermittently. I'm staying up a couple of hours, and then I'm going back to sleep. Last night was one of those nights. You can see I'm a little bit tired. I have bads. Other than that, I still feel really good. I'm so glad to hear from you guys. I've responded to a couple of you. I'm going to respond to a couple more of you. I did take a new position at work, so I'm a little busy. But it's really good hearing from you guys and knowing how you feel as well as me telling you how I'm feeling. I wasn't able to interview my relatives on this trip to talk about how I was feeling because my voice was so horrible. I started to record with my mom, and I was like, no, we can't do it. It sounds too bad. So I am going home for Thanksgiving, and I'll do it then. I'm actually driving. That's it. Let me know how you guys are doing. Has anybody started? Those who did start, how are you feeling? Do you notice any changes? I am on Monday. I have an appointment with, I have 3 neurologists. Just because sometimes I don't really like what one is saying, or one doesn't really follow what I'm saying. So getting diagnosed was so difficult and took so many doctors that I just kept a bunch of neurologists. But this neurologist His name is Thomas Weiss. He's the head of the Multiple Sclerosis Center at Jefferson Hospital in Philadelphia. So I'm going to see him. It'll be my first time seeing him since I started the Ocrevus. So I'll let you guys know how that's going. I have decided that I'm going to get a scooter. And the reason I've decided that I'm going to get a scooter is because I don't want to waste all my energy walking with the crutch to where I'm going and then be too tired to experience whatever I want to experience once I get there. Like, I took a cab across the street to the beach. My family walked. It was literally across the street a little bit up. Like, it was a 5-minute walk, 3 to 5 minute walk, but it was hot and I didn't want to waste all of my energy to take that walk and then not be able to get into the sea. Had I had a scooter, I could have walked, well, I would have scooted, they would have walked across the street and it would have been better. And we're going on a cruise next year, and you know, on cruises, excuse me, there's a lot of walking to get to the cafeteria, to get to the pool. So I would rather be in a scooter to save my energy to do the activity when I get there. Fighting with the insurance company, that's a whole other story. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribed, have a good weekend. I am going to make videos more often now that I'm back. It's really nice here still. The weather is really nice. Like, I'm still wearing shorts in October. So this weekend I'm going to go out and do a couple of things, and I'll let you guys know what my energy level was like. I'll give you guys an update when I come back from the doctor. Just let me know how you're feeling and what's going on. Thanks. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.